Hello everyone, Group 9 will tackle about Chapter 12 or the moral philosophy of democracy. In our previous lessons, we have discussed that the Constitution or the fundamental laws of the land is based on certain philosophical and moral principles. As we have known before, the laws of the state are derived from the natural moral law. These democratic principles are basically moral and Christian because they spring directly from man's nature and the moral law, and because they are purposely intended to guide the actions of the citizens and define their relations in a community. The moral principles underlying these democratic concepts may be summed up as follows: human liberty, human rights, equality of all men, confraternity or brotherhood, common good or pursuit of happiness, authority and law, and divine providence. First of the democratic concepts is human liberty. Man, as we pointed out before, enjoys certain autonomy. Autonomy is the ability to make our own decisions about what to do. Man, again, of all animals, can choose between his courses of action, and he can say no to certain temptations or adversity. He can choose whatever he wants to do. For example, an animal cannot control its hunger. When placed in front of fresh grass, a horse cannot resist to eat. But man, though how hungry he is, can still control his hunger. The doctrine of political freedom is based on the moral doctrine of the freedom of human will. But then again, human freedom is never absolute. It has limits, or freedom has limits. The word liberty is also tied up with the word duty, and they are both governed by the principle of justice. If we have our rights, the others also have their own rights, and it is both our duty to respect each other. The second democratic principle is the equality of all men. This democratic principle teaches us that each individual, regardless of social or financial status and other distinctions, is a person, and as such is equal to any other person. But men are only equal in their specific nature. Aside from that, they have their individual differences which make them unequal, like sex, age, IQ, and many others. In the Constitution, equality means equal opportunities. Equality is the equal opportunities, equality before the law, equal rights and privileges. It also means that there is absence of favoritism. Favoritism or respect for class or rank or distinction of person. But we must admit that this isn't practiced at all times. Like for example, in a business competition, those with smaller capitals cannot have the same privileges as those with big capitals. The weak has less opportunities or privileges than the strong. So, the principle of equality means that there is equality according in one's capacity. This ends my report. Thank you for listening. The next reporter is Karla Villamaria.